Come here, so. That's my good girl. Apparently. So I have these little square cheese things, and I had a major project I was working on, and I just got completely worn out, and I couldn't do any more for the evening. So just finished up farm chores, and I thought I would sit down and feed the birds some cheese. Here in a second, I'll show you Mary Ann's babies. She's got a big piece right there. Or lavenders. You're getting big, girls. And of course, there's my Clem. She always gets a little special treat. So this is Dan with Foul Play on the Sunday Slope Funny Farm. Thanks for joining us. And there's a few more subscribers out there. I really appreciate that. You know, I don't do this, you know, for the recognition, or I don't do this for the money. I haven't seen a nickel of that money in dollars, as Forrest Gump would say. I do this because I like to. And much of our family and our extended family, when I say extended family, I'm talking about our exchange students we've had through the years, are able to see what we're doing here on the farm through YouTube. And so that's why I do it. I don't have to get paid. I don't have to have viewers. I don't have to have subscribers, but I reached over 100 subscribers recently, and I thought that was pretty good. And the last video I put out with regards to little peekaboo over there, the sun's kind of like, you can see her laying there. With regards to her learning high five like Mina did, I had great viewership on that, so I really appreciate that. So thanks for joining us. It's Saturday, October, I don't know, it's October something, well, early October, and I had a major issue with my, I'll try to get to it here, with my chimney. I think I got past the worst of it, but some things, we have a phrase, sometimes we say safety fourth. Sometimes it's not a great idea to be on the roof by yourself on your tippy toes on the ladder. That's what we do sometimes. Here you go, Mary Ann. Oh my goodness, Rose. So I'm almost out of cheese here. And then we'll go check on Mary Ann's babies. I have them pinned up right now. They do run out here in the chicken yard as long as the fence is secure. So when we let the rest of the birds out in the afternoon or evening, I go ahead and put the babies in, just because I'm a little bit worried they'll wander off too far. And they'll be rat bait if they get too far. So let's check out Mary Ann's babies. Congratulations, Mary Ann. Mary Ann knows her name too, don't you, babe? Maybe still just slightly pale in her comb and waddles. Congratulations, Mama. You did a great job. Thank you for your good work with your babies. You're a good mama. Happy chicks live here. So let's check on a couple of our happy chicks, Mary Ann's babies. So they've had full use of this run, what we call the South Run, today. They were out in the barnyard or out in the farmyard with the other chickens most of the day, and then at some point a lot of times we'll let all the birds out to the rest of the farm so they can free range, but I'm not willing to let these babies get out there just quite yet. I'm afraid they might just kind of lose their boundaries. They probably wouldn't, but we just really don't want to lose these two. So we have our rooster, Polly, and our little hen, Tippy. Mary Ann did a great job raising her babies. after the last video I uploaded, I was sharing, during that video I should say, that Marianne was still jealously guarding her babies and watching out for them and defending them. And just like a day or two after that, she decided to rejoin her flock. And my duct tape and his 4 girls, are still doing great. Our girls are laying really well. Our duck eggs are excellent. We're super happy with our ducks. Thank you, duct tape. You're a good boy, buddy. He takes good care of his girls. And there's a quick shot. I know we're doing it through the screens here. Quick shot of our meaties. And what we're doing now is seeing which roosters are going to be the hardiest and the biggest. And see which hens are going to be the hardiest and the biggest. And those will be the hens and roosters that we will rebreed for future meat birds. So that's our goal. And some of them are looking pretty good. We got some roosters that are doing pretty good. And this little hen right here, she looks pretty healthy. I'm not going to open the door because they'll rush the door. And some of their colors are pretty stunning, really, with the black and white colors. But the ones that we don't use for breeding, we'll be using those for the freezer, and they'll be ready probably in December, or maybe a little bit before then. So I'm out in the garage right now, and you know, the garage is always kind of a stacked up mess. But we have 2 new additions to our farm family. This guy right here, his name is Woody. And he is about the same age as mama kittens would have been, the ones that we lost. Again, we're just stumped and perplexed how those 2 just disappeared. And we got Buzz. There's Buzzy, Buzz. Hi, Buzz. You're a good boy. These are 2 great kittens that we got from a coworker, and her son is much into farming, and he's about, I forget how old, 9 or 10. He's into farming, and we traded some fertilized eggs that we had for them to hopefully incubate and hatch for a couple of their kittens that they needed homes for. And since we were still at the loss of our other kittens, we brought these 2 on board, and we are super happy with these 2 guys. So on behalf of myself, Dan, and Mrs. Foul Play here on the Sunny Slope Funny Farm, Buzz and Woody followed me out here. I told you, they're pretty loyal little cats. Really good boys. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to my new subscribers. Appreciate all of you. We'll see you next time. Take care.